Hola,
Hola amigos.
Virgos. This is our heart spread for the first half of March for Virgos.
Tarot my love.
Tarot my love. Tarot mi amor. I was tell you, we changed it in YouTube to Tarot my love because of the AI dynamic. But it's still Tarot mi amor because I think we can say it.
Sí. Okay, we'll see what does the universe wants to say.
Here we are at
to
the beach.
Our Virgos friends.
Hopefully you can hear that, Virgos. It's a really nice day. Wind's kicking up a little. So we had already shuffled Virgo. So we're going to have the Six of Wands on the bottom.
Of the energy of
I don't weigh it so strongly, the bottom, when it comes to a heart spread, but keep that in mind. You're showing up as yourself, because a Knight of Pentacles, I call Virgo. A King of Pentacles, I mean. So think of my friend Tim, always kidding around, he's a King of Pentacles. And your person's coming in very different. They're coming in with the Seven of Wands energy. I don't think that's them being combative. I think your person is coming into relationships having dealt with having been defensive in the past, having to be defensive, because generally this is your righteous defense. So and you don't want to have to be in this energy in a relationship. So it could be a little triggery, or triggery, like defensive. So if you say something, they might be overly sensitive, because maybe in where they're coming from, they were in a relationship, they had to defend themselves, and now you in the relationship, Two of Swords. Well, maybe now I'd say with a Virgo, they could definitely do this. So what do you mean by that? Well, why'd you say it that way? Yeah, and so if they're already defensive, they could be triggering you, so you could be triggering each other. And then the Four of Pentacles is in the relationship, and that kind of goes along with the Seven of Wands, because if you're defensive, then you're also holding on to, you're protecting your heart with your fingers. But yeah, you're holding on. And your advice is the Nine of Cups. It's kind of with the Two of Swords in a relationship, but the Nine of Cups there, for you, it's kind of like lighten up, maybe try to relax and enjoy yourself some. And their advice is Seven of Swords, or you could say what's crossing them. Now that's their advice in the relationship. That's their advice. You're the partner of Virgo's advice in the relationship. So
very weird, no?
So you got to think of the Seven of Swords a little differently in that position. We'll get to it. And so the Knight of Pentacles is coming in as your advice. This is for the relationship as a whole, as an entity. And your outcome is a Tower, which I kind of feeling that's where we were heading with this. And so with your advice being the Nine of Cups, Virgo, it's exactly like that. It's to focus on your own emotional happiness. Not necessarily mean go out and party, but it means the Nine of Cups is personal emotional fulfillment, not needing anyone else to fulfill us. And your other person may have done something here. Could be what that is. They did something to betray you. They've lied. It would have been pretty obvious. And again, with a reading like this, I shift it because I don't really see an outcome here for relationship. So it's saying done. With the Knight of Pentacles, again, you're the King of Pentacles. So what it's saying is you're okay, even though it's a Tower here, it doesn't work, and you can get back into your energy, which is strong, and the Knight of Pentacles, nothing stops them, and keep going into your life here. The advice here would be, I don't see a reason to try to save this. And I think if you look back, both of you, you're triggering each other. I think this person is just too wounded for you. And the fact that you have a Nine of Cups, and the fact that you're the King of Pentacles, and the fact that the advice is a Knight of Pentacles, and I'm not saying this just because it's your reading, Virgo, you were more stable and more mature and more together than this person, and I think they're just too broken, and they're gonna just keep triggering you, and that's why it's the Tower. It's like, if it's not over, it probably will be. It's saying, but something will make it that way. But I would let it go and say next in your slow, methodical Knight of Pentacles way, Virgo. Let me know.